This is the OnePlus 7 Pro, and it's hard to believe I'm about to tell you another OnePlus phone is really good. If you were on a winning streak like this company is, you'd be on a plane to Vegas right now. Here's the first thing we love about the OnePlus 7 Pro. It's this amazing screen. For a start, it's huge, 6.67 inches. It's an AMOLED screen, so you get lovely contrast and deep black levels. But what makes it really special is that it has a 90 Hz refresh rate. Now, we've seen this on gaming devices like the Asus ROG phone and also on the Razer Phone 2. The reason they do that is that it's low latency, so you get smooth scrolling, you get less motion blur, and everything looks a lot more natural and also a lot more comfortable on the eye. The brilliant thing that OnePlus has done is that Oxygen OS, the version of Android that's installed on the phone, supports the 90 Hz refresh rate. So you'll get the optimum viewing experience throughout the operating system, not just when you play certain games. Smoother scrolling, less glare on your eyes, and also a much more pleasurable viewing experience when scrolling through apps like Instagram, Twitter, or Chrome. It's really special. The more observant among you will have noticed that OnePlus has done all of this without a notch. So how is that possible when the phone really does have a front-facing camera? It's thanks to this, a pop-up camera on the top. No doubt you've seen these before, but this is probably going to be the first one you'll officially be able to buy in the US. It's pretty cool too. It's got 16 megapixels, has electronic image stabilization, and the selfies it takes are really cool. But the really excellent part is it's fast. You can see here I'm using it for face unlock, and it's as quick as that. OnePlus says that it takes 0.53 seconds for that camera to rise out of the body. And that's fast enough for us. There's more surprises around the back of the phone. This is the first OnePlus phone with a triple lens camera. And as you can see from what's written on the lens there, one of them has got 48 megapixels. It's the same Sony sensor that we've seen on a variety of different devices recently, including the Honor View 20. But this one, as it says, 48 megapixels, and it has optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization and an f1.6 aperture. It's joined by two other lenses, a telephoto lens which has got 8 megapixels, which has also got optical image stabilization, and a wide angle lens with 16 megapixels and a 117 degree field of view. This adds up to being a very versatile camera. You've also got a 3 times optical zoom, so you can get in nice and close, take great looking photos, and you've got that wide angle camera to give you wonderful shots of vistas and cityscapes. We love this type of camera setup, and it doesn't disappoint on the OnePlus 7 Pro. We like the look of the rear panel, however it is a little bit simple. It's just a OnePlus logo, there's a triple lens camera in the center, and that's about it. This is a matte glass finish, it's Gorilla Glass 5 over the rear panel, the same as it is over the front. And it's a similar look to what we saw on the OnePlus 6T, but it's not quite as colourful as perhaps we'd like. This colour is called Nebula Blue, and you can also get a black version too, but obviously this is the one that you're going to want to buy. The phone is also quite heavy at 206 grams, and even for a modern flagship phone, that's pretty hefty. At 9mm thick as well, you definitely know this is in your pocket. Put it in one of the cases, there's even a silicone case that comes in the box, and this gets to be quite a big, bulky smartphone. Remember, it's got a 6.67 inch screen, so it's never going to be compact. The weight is evenly distributed, so it doesn't feel annoying in the hand. However, you are going to have to get used to the fact it's quite a large phone. On the bottom of the phone is a USB Type-C charging port, and that's used with OnePlus's special Warp Charge charging system. It's incredibly quick, goes from 0 to about 50% in 20 minutes. And it's very helpful because despite the battery inside the phone being 4,000 milliamp hours, it doesn't last quite as long as we'd hoped. We've got a day if we use it moderately. Heavy use, and it hasn't quite lasted the full day. So having that chance to plug in the battery for 10 minutes and get a big chunk of capacity returning is very, very beneficial. If we take a look at the sides of the phone, you've got a sleep-wake volume key on this side, and here is the return of OnePlus's popular slider, which adjusts the notification level for you. It's really nicely laid out, and it activates silent, vibrate or ring mode just by doing that without going in to the settings menu. It's very, very nice. There's so much that we like about the OnePlus 7 Pro, it's impossible to go through everything. So here's a quick fire round of things we love about OnePlus's new phone. First, dual speakers, a really large speaker over the top of the screen here and one down the bottom. They sound fantastic. They vibrate the phone. On the subject of vibration, OnePlus has added a new haptic feedback motor inside, and the effects are staggering. If you've ever used an iPhone, you'll know how good haptic feedback can feel, and OnePlus has come close to bringing that to Android. It's wonderful. In every different situation, it feels pleasant to touch and hold the screen because you get that feedback. You can activate it throughout. So even when you double tap on little menus, you get responsive feedback. It's really wonderful. And you'll only know once you try it. If you think I'm being pretty crazy, try it and you'll understand exactly what I mean. What else? UFS 3.0 for faster file transfer and faster access to your apps. It's the first device on the market to have that. Now the Galaxy Fold has not come to fruition. You have Oxygen OS on board. It looks pretty similar to standard Android you'll find on a Pixel phone. It's quick, it's neatly laid out, and it's logical. We really, really love it. Other features which are software related, not only have you got the 90 Hz screen, but there's a gaming mode that's made with the help of the esports gaming team Fnatic. And what it does is silence all your notifications. So as soon as you enter into a game, it will ask you if you want Fnatic mode on. You switch it on, you get a long list of things that it won't do, and it won't give you notifications, but it will ensure that your game is boosted to the highest possible level. That's Fnatic mode. Outside of Fnatic mode, if you're feeling a little bit tired and you'd like a little power nap, swipe to the right and you'll find Zen Mode. What it is complete silence mode for your phone. Enjoy the company of your pets, the romantic moments, intimate conversations. It's all nonsense. What you actually do is go and have a power nap, because as soon as you activate Zen Mode, nothing at all will disturb you. Your phone essentially is turned off while still being turned on. Once you hit let's go, for the next 20 minutes, you can't do anything. Zen Mode is Zen Mode, and you won't be coming out of it. The OnePlus 7 Pro, a beautiful 90 Hz AMOLED screen on the front, a triple lens camera system on the back, great software, brilliant sound, fast charging, a battery that we'd like to last a little bit longer, some software niggles that we'd really like to be cured, and a heavy, large body. And also a price that's higher than we've paid for a OnePlus device before. So you're thinking, should you buy one? Well, of course you should. It's fantastic. Regardless that it's more expensive than any OnePlus phone before it, it's still cheaper than any other flagship smartphone you can buy with similar specs to this.